Hey gang, those of you watching this later, if you see this before 5 p.m. Central Time on May the 1st, please head over to onlineconcertthing.com, onlineconcertthing.com, and come to my Beltane concert. So it's Friday night here, and I'm in my house, in my pretty entryway, with the art of Shauna Aura Knight hanging behind me. Look her up, she is a lovely, lovely being. I think those are the correct pronouns, Shauna. I apologize if I have messed that up. I will do better in the future. Just a couple songs from the set that I have planned tomorrow for my Beltane concert online at onlineconcertthing.com. I will be singing in support of Circle Sanctuary as sort of a dovetail from their own online Beltane event that they're hosting. It's been a week of good news for me. I hope that the same is true for all of y'all. I rehearsed everything else that I have planned for tomorrow night earlier today. But I saved these two songs for y'all. They are both unreleased, and no matter when you see this, I hope that they will make you smile. The first one is called Daddy's Gonna Hate It. And I wrote this last year when I was like, you know what, the news cycle, the hits just keep coming, and that hasn't really changed, has it? But I was like, you know what, I just really need to write something fun this week. So I said to myself, so what if the fairy tale, The 12 Dancing Princesses, and if you're not familiar with that one, you can do a Google and look it up, was set in early to mid 20th century Cajun country. What would that be like? So I put just a little bit of Cajun musical influence into this song, and I only mean love, and I mean absolutely no disrespect in this. I hope y'all will dig it. Just imagine that the 12 dancing princesses find themselves in Cajun country. If you have any questions about either of the songs that I play or about the concert tomorrow, please comment, and I will respond to the comments after I stop the stream. Sorry. Let me get the malaprops out of the way now before I start singing. That would be good. Yeah, leave me whatever you want to leave me in the comments, and I will respond to it after I stop recording, after I stop streaming. This is the most successful streaming week I've ever had in this house, because we have a new internet service provider that is far and away a world apart from the last excuse for an ISP that we had. So it's nice to have real internet. I'm happy to celebrate Beltane with y'all. If you're watching this from the southern hemisphere, then a blessed Samhain to you if you're going to celebrate it and observe it. Once again, gonna get just a mite Cajun here. This is called Daddy's Gonna Hate It. It is unreleased. You can either rewatch this later if you want to hear it again, or you can come and join my Patreon, which is patreon.com/sjtuckermusic, and you will hear unreleased stuff like this one, and including this one from me all the time. Here we go. Turn out the light, we'll all take flight, pin your hair back tight, let's go. Girls, I think we made it, Daddy's gonna hate it, but we're going to the Fedodo. I don't wanna wait, Daddy's gonna hate it. Meet me at the Fedodo. Let's go. Soon as we meet, it's time for bare feet, so kick off your dancing shoes. We could all get a measure of the 12 bar, but we're never gonna catch the blues. Bring me to the shout and the holy dance. Sweat runs sweeter than a dream. Rules are bound to hurt you, I don't care about my virtue. A gal's gotta blow off steam. So turn out the light, we'll all take flight. Pin your hair back tight and let's go. Girls, I think we made it, Daddy's gonna hate it, but we're going to the Fedodo. I don't wanna wait, Daddy's gonna hate it. Meet me at the Fedodo. Fedodo in Acadiana is a barn dance, a community dance, a get-together. So if you didn't know that phrase, now you do. Mustn't get caught, all would be lost. We'd be locked up tighter than a drum. Gotta break out if we're gonna learn to dance to the songs that play where we're from. Lock the gate behind you, and Daddy's gonna find you. Restrictions getting meaner by the day. Dance all night, home at first light. None of us is meant to be contained. It's enough to make you wanna run away. But if revolution's coming, dancing's gotta have its part to play. Hey, laissez les bons temps rouler, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. So turn out the light, we'll all take flight. Get your hair back tight and let's go. Boys, I think we made it. Daddy's gonna hate it, but we're going to the Fedor go. I don't wanna wait. Daddy's gonna hate it. Meet me at the Fedor do. Let's go. Hope y'all enjoyed that. This next one is also unreleased. It will also be part of my online concert tomorrow. If you want to learn more about that, minimum ticket price is $5. You will be supporting me and Circle Sanctuary, the pagan organization who puts on Pagan Spirit Gathering. When it's safe for us to get together, they do that out on the land somewhere. When it's not safe, they've been doing it on the internet, and I got to do a concert for that virtual event last year, and I'm hoping that we'll have time before we try to get back to the new normal, which I hope will not be what the old normal was. It will be much more inclusive, much more friendly, much more constructive, much more progressive. That we'll have time to have the conversations about, hey, how can we continue to have a virtual component of these live events that we're putting on, so that folks who are unable to be around large crowds, or unable to travel, or don't feel safe, or aren't as supported as they would like to feel by whatever community they're with, so they don't want to be there in person, but they'd love to hang out through their screen and have that little bit of remove. What about the folks with a different level of mobility, so we can include all of them, all of us? I would love for that to be part of the normal that we claim going forward in this world that is not the post-COVID world, because it's still here, y'all, and I hate it. But I think of it now because I wrote this song, which is called Hair Moon, during quarantine last year, right about this time, sitting on my front porch, which is this way, directly out the door, in the view of what I'm looking at right now. So the stars in the sky are right out my front window this way, and my front door onto my tiny little screened-in porch is right here as I'm singing to you. And the full moon that we just saw, traditionally one of its names is the pink moon, also known as the flower moon, the flowering moon, the full flower moon. But my favorite of the ones that are not in a First Nation language, because I would not dare to attempt to pronounce those and fail horribly right now, although I do respect their existence greatly, is the hare moon, hare as in rabbit type creature. And there's a lot of old world and new world folklore about hares and rabbits for this time of year. So if you're intrigued, look that up. This is my song for the hare moon, which was the full moon most recently in our sky, that I wrote during beautiful, strange spring weather, during our first beautiful, strange, gut-wrenching springtime during the current era of this pandemic. Gentle rain from shining stars, where the herons and the hornbeams are. Only spring rain could embellish these constellations. Thunder called by the smallest voice makes haste to bring the storm. Singing in shelter we watch the land washed clean. Hair moonshine upon us now, find us wise and strong. Strange is the springtime that drove us underground. How do we thrive as the world shuts down? Exiles who got it all wrong. I pray there may be still a little glisk to be felt or found. So that word glisk, G-L-I-S-K, is a Scots word, a name for that moment when it's been a gloomy, stormy sky and you can see the rays of the sun creating silver linings around the edges of the storm clouds. And that moment when you see it, that that's glisk. So it's partly a visual thing and partly a feeling as I understand it. Blazing green on every tree, cardinal nests and thistle leaves, bold against the blue of the Beltane sky. Showers come and showers pass by. The day goes on and so shall I. Singing in shelter we watch the land washed clean. Hair moonshine upon us now, your light is the best we have. Usually springtime is not when we're underground. Show me the linings of silver and gold, blessings like healing salve. I pray there may be still a little glisk to be felt or found. Teach us stillness, how to survive. Teach us swiftness past all sacrifice. Let our rising mirror your own. See us through this time like nothing we've ever known. Wide awake before dawn again, a hole in the lake where the willows bend. Rabbit, rabbit safe in the glen, fox and kit in a soft warm den. Hair moonshine upon us now, find us twice as well when next we behold your face. By mutual orbits grace in a time yet to come here below. Gentle rain from shining stars. There's a lot to unpack in the lyrics of that. I'll just give you the ones that I want to make sure to take time to explain. Gentle rain from shining stars was about walking between my little one-room cabin recording studio and this house in the dark at night and seeing the stars above me, but somewhere there was an intrepid little rain cloud unseen because little spring raindrops were coming down on me as I walked home, and it was pretty magical. And then thunder called by the smallest voice, the rain again, but that was about sitting on that little screened-in front porch that I described to you earlier with my little boy, who was 1 and a bit at the time, and he's now 2.5. He had just at the time learned how to say the word thunder and to recognize what that was. And so he said thunder and pointed out at the world as the thunder came to our ears, and then the storm was here, and it was gorgeous. It was a gentle spring shower, and we just watched it safely from our porch, just baby and mama together, just watched it roll through. And the green of the leaves here right now this time of year is so intense and vivid. There's nothing like it. There's no green like the spring green in this little river valley part of Arkansas where I am right now. And so all of that made it into the song, but that word glisk, that Scots word, was the thing that kicked it off for me. I hope you all enjoyed it, and please know that you are welcome to the online show that I am giving tomorrow. The whole set, like the first whole half of the show, is all drum songs, and I'm going to play them one right into the next one without a break. And also, my sweet, amazing, delicious best friend, who is an incomparable musician, Renee Jansky, is going to be my special guest. We will be streaming from her house, and everybody in the house will be fully vaccinated and so safe, and so grateful for that. It's going to be bliss. It will be the first concert I will have gotten to do with another human since way back ago in the before times, since before 2020 even started, because that's how swiftly everything got taken away from us when things hit the fan last year, and I know you all remember. I hope that you are safe and well tonight on this gorgeous Friday. I hope that you and your loved ones all have everything that you need, and I hope I'll see you in the live chat at the concert tomorrow. If you're not available, or if it's not a good time of day for you to watch, 5 p.m. Saturday, May 1st, onlineconcertthing.com. Click where you see my face, and that'll take you where to buy your ticket, and you can buy it anytime up until the end of the show, really, but don't wait until the last song to sign on. If I don't get to interact with you during that stream tomorrow, the video will be available for purchase, and also you can pledge at any pledge amount that I have on my Patreon, and all patrons get access to the concert videos after they conclude. I will be sending a big donation from the tickets and the tips to Circle Sanctuary after everything is over, as we're tying in with their separate virtual Beltane event. But they've been cross-promoting with me, I've been cross-promoting with them, and it feels really wonderful to get to give back to them a bit. So from the tickets and the tips I make tomorrow during that online show, I will send hopefully a big donation to Circle Sanctuary, and you all will, of course, also be supporting me and my little family, and Renee and her little family, her wife, and their 2 beautiful dogs. And you'll be supporting Online Concert Thing, which is a platform that I helped to found in 2019 when we realized that Concert Window was going bye-bye, and a whole bunch of us didn't have a platform that we could find that would fit our specific needs as independent musicians. So my buddies up in Canada built one. If you know an artist, if you know a performer who's looking for a home for their online shows, I can't recommend it enough. Again, beautiful Friday night. I hope you all are safe and well, that you and your loved ones have everything that you need right now, and if you don't have everything that you need, that it will come to you so swiftly. Thank you for watching, whether you're watching this evening or later on. sjtucker.com is where to find me at almost all times. Bandcamp Friday is coming up again on May the 7th. Feel free to shop at my Bandcamp store and get you some downloads. Musicians get just a little bit of an extra cut from Bandcamp on Bandcamp Fridays, usually the first Friday of every month. My store there is music.sjtucker.com. I wish you all so very well, and I wish you the most beautiful Beltane. that you could dream of.